Turn to this now. Ace Magashule's former personal assistant, Morwadi Tjolota, has labelled the state's corruption case against her as weak. She applied for bail in the Bloemfontein Magistrates Court following her extradition from the United States last week. Tjolota and 16 others face charges of fraud and money laundering, charges relating to a 225 million rand Free State asbestos tender. Newsroom Africa's Veronica Makwadi with us for more.
Morwadi Tjolota will remain in custody overnight after her case was postponed until Tuesday for the continuation of her bail application. In her affidavit read into the court record, Tjolota declared her intent to plead not guilty to charges of fraud, corruption and money laundering.
I deny the aforesaid allegations in the strongest terms. I herein below fully canvass the circumstances which support the aforesaid denial. On the outset, I wish to state that I am confident that I will not be found guilty on the charges leveled against me. The law requires that the state prove the case against me beyond reasonable doubt. I am certain that it will fail to do so, as it has no evidence that links me to any fraud, corruption, or money laundering. I thus intend to plead not guilty in the envisaged trial.
She went on to argue that the case against her was flawed.
I was interviewed by the investigators in Baltimore, Maryland, and Washington, D.C. in respect of the asbestos project. The investigators threatened to charge me with the same charges as my co-accused if I did not cooperate with them. There is no evidence to show that I never cooperated with the investigators. They felt that I had not provided them with the information that they were looking for and decided to charge me with fraud, corruption, and money laundering. The charges against me do not arise out of any factual and objective evidence, but from a sense of wanting to punish me for not cooperating with investigators and the prosecutors in the matter.
During proceedings, the state requested a postponement, much to the dissatisfaction of the defense, who argued that Tjolota must not spend another day in jail, as her co-accused have not spent a day behind bars.
This means that I have been imprisoned and detained in jail for almost 4 months. There is not a single one of my co-accused that has spent longer than even a day in prison. They have all had their freedom and liberty respected by the state and have been released promptly on bail.
But the NPA claims it would be in the interest of justice to oppose Tjolota's bail.
None of the accused were extradited to come to South Africa. They remained in South Africa. They've availed themselves to be in court. This accused had to be brought in through the courts to be in South Africa. Hence, we believe that that is enough reason to oppose this bail application.
Meanwhile, Tjolota's stepfather claims there was unfair treatment towards her because she backtracked on becoming a state witness.
On this matter, the big sharks are moving out there, but the sardines now they are treating. The main problem here is because he didn't want to be a state witness against Ace Magashule. Because of that, now they are treating him so that they can break him down finally, so that they can get whatever they want, even if he doesn't exist.
Tjolota landed at OR Tambo International Airport last Thursday under the escort of law enforcement following a lengthy extradition process from the US. The multi-million rand asbestos tender scandal saw multiple high-ranking Free State government officials allegedly receiving kickbacks from money meant to fund the removal of harmful asbestos from the homes of the province's poorest residents. The matter returns to court on Tuesday. For Newsroom Africa on Channel 405, I'm Veronica Makwadi at the Bloemfontein Magistrate Court in the Free State.